today I have a date with a date. If you're only using bananas to enhance your potassium and jazz up your cereal, I'm afraid you might be missing the boat. Because compared to bananas, this alluring date has 3 times the potassium in every bite. Potassium your body needs daily for building muscles, for making proteins, for nourishing your nervous system, and balancing your metabolism. People have enjoyed eating dates for over 8,000 years. These little beauties are rich in fiber and have practically no fat, cholesterol, or sodium. And every bite fights iron deficiency in premenopausal women and reduces prostate cancer risk in men. For those of us with a sweet tooth, they're a great natural alternative to processed sweets and candy, and they're used in my ChefMD approved warm stuffed dates. Today I'm making a sweet, delectable dessert with a treat that's been enjoyed for thousands of years. Dates. They're sodium-free and a great alternative to bad-for-you sweets. And these candies have just 55 calories each. And the candy I'm talking about is my warm stuffed dates. I'll show you how easy this is and how you can turn it into a treat for any party or for a wonderful special treat for kids. First, preheat the oven, which I've already done, to about 250. I'm working with medjool dates, and medjools are the diamonds of dates. They have a big pit inside, so you just want to make one easy slice just to the bottom of the pit, and then pull it out apart a little bit, and there is the pit. Just pull it out, and now you have a beautiful cavity waiting for cheese and for almond. And the bigger the medjool, the better. And I'll slice the next one. You notice I didn't slice all the way through. I just sliced enough to open the cavity of the date so that you're able to put a little bit of cheese and an almond in it. Dates are filled with sugar. Sometimes there are sugar crystals on the outside, and so the skin of the date actually shimmers and shines. But it's natural date sugar, and this whole recipe has just 14 grams of carbs for 2 of these. So it's also a low carb and low sodium recipe. This is a wonderful wedge of Manchego cheese. Manchego is a Spanish cheese, and Manchego is kind of mild and nutty. And I'm cutting little tiny slivers because that's all you need for each date. And it's really very simple. You take a piece of cheese that will fit and you push it inside of the date, and then you add a raw, unblanched almond. I like raw almonds because they don't have a lot of extra salt, and I want the flavor of the almond to come through. I also want almonds that are not blanched, because when almonds are blanched, the skin is removed, and with it go 18 different flavonoids and polyphenols that the almond naturally has. And you want high anti-inflammatory compounds in your foods and in your recipes. Since almonds lower cholesterol, they also lower risk for heart disease, and they're good for your immunity to boot. I have 6 already done. I'll do one more just to show you. Open the medjool, add 1/8 of an ounce of cheese, that's about what that is, maybe a little bit more. An almond, close it up, and put it in the pan. Now this goes in the oven at 250. I have some that are finished. Wow, look at that. Just barely melted. That's all you need for 8 or 10 minutes. You can serve these warm or at room temperature, and they're mouth-watering. You get the slight crunch of the almond, the sweetness of the date, and the richness of the cheese. Oh, this is fantastic. For the complete recipe, check out our website. And remember, the fountain of youth starts in the kitchen. Chantani, may you live 100 years. For ChefMD, I'm Dr. John LaPuma.
Are you using food as medicine? Learn how. Visit ChefMD online or follow ChefMD on Twitter and Facebook. The Fountain of Youth starts in the kitchen and online.